What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another game analysis video, this time at home versus Miami FC, the Miami FC. If I could sum up this game overall, it would be gritty. Like, it was very, very tough playing conditions. I think it was like 85, 90 degrees, very humid. And we're at a change of the season during this game where it's going from cold and rainy to very hot and humid. And the wind was whipping so aggressively. You can see the flags right here. It was such a windy game going from right to left on your screen that it was very, very tough to build out for Miami in the first half and for us in the second half. And so we tried to play to it in our advantage, but it was gritty. Like, it was very tough to get the ball on the ground and to play. And this is an important game because we sit at 5th currently and Miami FC's at 6th. And even though we're a game ahead, we're only 1 point ahead. So this could be a full swing of the table. So we knew that we had to come in and basically take care of business here. So anyway, here is the start of the first half. You can just see Rutsy and my jersey back there just flapping in the wind. But we are the black and pink team going from right to left, and Miami FC is the white team going from left to right. So we have the wind in our favor in this first half, and you'll see a couple of the long balls from Miami just get hung up in the wind very early on. But Miami gets the kickoff, we get early possession of the ball, and Alex has a great ball in behind, and the ball just sails in behind. Darren runs forward, and good attacking sequence, really good start from us. I thought we started the first 5-10 minutes of this game so aggressively. It was very good to see. Now, long ball gets completely hung up. Good attacking header there from Devin to hit that ball forward. And then as soon as this ball kind of mistouches or goes behind this defender, I'm flying forward. A big thing for us was to use the wind in our favor, just provide a ton of pressure and try to trap them in this half to start. So I provide a ton of pressure there. We end up receiving the balls, good repress there, and then we establish some possession here to start the game. Now Ryan's going to receive this ball. I'm going to come inside because how tight it is right here. So I'm going to come inside right here, immediately turn, and then as Ryan faces forward right here, you can see me calling for the ball. I want this ball just kind of curled in, clipped in behind these defensive players right here. It's a good entry ball in, and I just tried to kind of swoop and get a touch and get it out for a throw-in, but it doesn't work out. But again, really, really good start from us. And you'll see a lot of times going forward, trying to gauge the ball and where it's going with how fast the wind was pushing the ball forward was tough. But anyway, have the ball now. Jesse has the ball. I'm overlapping him out wide. Same thing. Want him to draw on a defender. He does exactly that. And then here, I maybe could clip it back post, top of the box to a Tez here, but I'm just trying to find that ball near post across the 6, and I hit that slightly straight into Hamid's hands, and it wasn't the best cross to start the game. But the idea, the attacking, all that stuff was really good. Here's a replay of it, looking forward, picking up my head, and then trying to fizz that ball across, but just don't make the best contact with the ball there. So now us with the ball, Michael Bryant plays into Jesse L, who's going to play a one-time ball out to me. I have time and space now, and you can see Miami's left back kind of cutting off the line almost. So I'm going to drive centrally into this area to see kind of what pops up, what I see as I start to drive. I start to go forward. I think it kind of closes up. So I played out to Ryan, who then can switch the point of attack over to Alex. Alex has a great ball into Lai, good run from Lai, good touch back into Alex. And I think that's a really good sequence. It doesn't come off to anything. We don't get a shot on goal, but I think that you can see how aggressive we're going forward here. The ball comes into me. Bring that ball down, start to look forward, but I just see how many white shirts and how congested it is over on this far side. So I'm going to play into Ryan here, and he can either switch it out or he can look forward, but he's in a little pocket of space. He tries to fizz the ball into Darren. It doesn't work out, but then it falls all the way out to Alex over here on this side. Michael Bryant provides a ton of pressure on this guy. I'm just tracking back and getting this ball. And then here I see a lot of pressure coming in over my right shoulder, so I just move my body in between that man and the ball and then try to play back to Ryan, get a little touch from the Miami FC player. I don't think that's a foul, but just do a good job to kind of just shield that ball so we can establish some possession from that. Long ball out into me. I'm just going to head that ball centrally, and you can see the wind just take this. And it's very hard to judge. I feel for the Miami FC defenders there, and we have to deal with that in the second half. But any pass forward is just going to you almost want to expect it to go over the top. Now Jesse with the ball, I pop in really tight to try to get some sort of outlet, but it's so congested. I change up and I start to run in behind as this left back steps. So as he steps, I decide to turn, go forward, and then here I'm just trying to whip the ball hard. We talked a lot about how good their back line is in the air, so we talked a lot about cutbacks. So I didn't really even see Lai, but I just hoped that somebody was on the penalty spot or top of the box. And I think if I would have cut that ball a little bit harder back, a little bit better, I think it could have worked out to be a good chance for Lai to get on the end of that there. Now we win the ball here. I'm just getting wide to receive the ball. As I do, you can see this player really cutting off the line. So instead of going that way, I go against his momentum, cut inside here, and start to look centrally as I do. So I start to cut in, drive inside, take my touch forward, and you can see ruts now popping into this space, which is perfect because I need someone to check because this area is closing up. So playing to Rutsy, he has a great touch out to Jesse L, and we're forward. And I just continue my run forward, get bumped, pop right back up, and then do another run in behind. Jesse trying to take the ball backwards. There's this space here, and I'm making that underlapping run into this area. It's one of my favorite runs to do. It doesn't work out, but then just provide a lot of pressure, repress here, try to trap him on this side, and a really good repress there. Happy with that. Keep him locked in on this side. I thought the press here from us, and maybe that's the wind or whatever, like I've said, but the repress was really good in this game. Now the ball comes out to me. I'm looking forward. I felt like it was tight. I'm just going to play it right back to Michael Bryant, and I'm going to move inside now. We have width, so I can stay inside right here. Start to make a run. Ball comes into Jesse, and here I see there's a lot of space behind Akinyode here, so I'm just going to do an out-to-in run behind him. Jesse has a great ball. He kind of just scoops it over the top, and then the wind took it, misjudged it, should have taken a touch as soon as it bounced. I don't even know if I could have got there, but misjudged the flight of that ball, just out of bounds. But good movement, really good. With Jesse L over on this side. Rutsy now with the ball, cuts the ball back, fakes the cross, cuts it again. I'm on this back post. He clips the ball all the way out to me, and I'm just trying to head this ball back across the 6 for Darren right here because I know it's going to be very hard for me to score here. So I'm trying to hit that ball low, back into Darren. There were shouts for handball, but I think it came off the defender's chest. But good sequence from Rutsy to get that ball all the way over to my side. Now, Lai with the ball, trying to get the ball, but bouncing in, tough to judge, a lot of pressure. I'm just going to come in there, and then as soon as I just tap the ball back to Ryan, I just got clipped in the back of the leg and just fall down and earn a foul right there. Now Miami FC with the throw-in. I throw this ball in, bounces out to my guy, provide a lot of pressure, just kind of pulling him, bumping him as I defend here, trying to get back defensively. Good stop from Ryan, starts to go forward, tries to thread the ball, I think, out to Jesse wide, and then this is a kind of a dangerous shot, corner of the 18-yard box. Little scary, but not too bad. Now Miami with the throw-in, I'm just going to come flying in here and just foul as he tries to clear the ball up. I felt like I was getting kicked a lot and fouled a lot, and I kind of want to just put a little bit of pressure on Miami. Obvious foul, no yellow card there, but just wanted to provide a little something there. Now Lai clips the ball out to me. A lot of pressure coming in. I don't think I could take a touch down here. I see Jesse L here making this run up forward. I wasn't even really trying to complete the pass, but I'm just trying to head that ball where I wasn't going to get trapped and pressed and a loss of possession. He comes wide, and I come inside here just to do that almost underlapping inverted movement. I'm just in this pocket of space now, checking my shoulder, seeing where I'm at, receiving the ball. I have this guy coming forward. I have someone behind me. I can see there's an area of space in front of me. So I'm going to take my touch forward, start to drive, and get pulled down. And I'm shouting for a yellow there, and it was a yellow. And that's one of my favorite things to do. I feel like since I feel like I have a good acceleration there, is just to stop the ball under my foot, wait for the pressure to get a little bit closer, and as soon as they take a step forward, push that ball past them and try to go. So you can see me just pause, hesitate a little bit, and then as soon as I feel like I have a little bit of space, jump forward, start to drive, and get taken down for the foul. Next play, Miami FC wins the ball, comes in centrally. Instead of jumping here, I just wanted to drop back, and then right here, I don't want Shane, I believe that's Shane, to step forward because I felt like we're so out of position. And Michael Bryant was high, so I'm just like, just stay back. I'll take the wide guy. Let's get some guys behind the ball, and let's not get a stupid counterattack that leads to a goal here. And that's exactly that. We reset our lines, get back, get numbers behind the ball, and then we can set up a press once that comes. Alex Villanueva with the ball, plays it into Ryan Williams, who turns out wide, plays it out to me, tons of time to look forward, start to drive forward, and as I do, you can see that there's just nothing really forward to play into, so I'm not going to force a pass in here. I'm just going to put my foot on top of the ball, play it right into Ryan, who's in a really good pocket of space, who then can drive forward, and again, kind of just keep the ball and allow us to breathe a little bit. Ball comes into Rutsy, and he does a good job just to earn a throw-in for us. Now, free kick from Jesse, plays into Ryan. Ryan takes a touch forward into Darren. And now I just want to be here in a supportive role. He's got Akinyode on his back. So I'm just here just if he wants to bounce it out to me. And he does. He ends up playing that ball out to me. I take a touch forward and look up. Ryan's making that run in behind. You can see how many numbers Miami are throwing out wide. Ryan makes a good movement inside. I try to find him a little high, but he flicks up the header and it doesn't work out. But then here, Jesse just kind of puts the team on his back, chops up a guy. Great 1-2 from Darren, and a really, really nice finish from Jesse L. That goal was just unbelievable. Unbelievable individual effort, and then Darren, just the well-weighted touch right there for Jesse L. That's a hard thing to do as well. It looks very easy, but to hit that ball under pressure with the man on your back, with the right weight right into Jesse's pass so he can just hit that first time, it's a skill to that in itself. So really good start. It took us a long time. We're in the 44th minute to score, but we were kind of knocking at the door a lot. Even though we didn't have a lot of shot attempts, I thought our repress, I thought how much time we were spending in the 18, I felt like it was only a matter of time. It's a great angle for Jesse's goal. Great cut here. Little 1-2 around. Good touch from Darren. Great finish. So that was a great first half for us. Kind of go 1-0 up, 44th minute. And now, in the opposite of Loudoun, we really want to hold this lead going into halftime. Because in Loudoun, the last game, we gave up. We were tied 1-1, and we gave up a goal right at the very last dying minutes of the game. So the whole focus here now, we're all on the same page. Just be smart defensively. As soon as this player takes a bad touch, the ball rolls under his foot, I'm just flying forward, providing a lot of pressure, whether to win that ball, whatever, stick my foot in, get the ball going forward, start to look forward, drive inside now, see Lai, play into Lai as that player steps, and then just stay centrally. I check my shoulder. I see this player coming over my right shoulder, so I'm going to turn out over my left and try to find ruts on this far side right here. So you can see me checking my shoulder, take my touch the opposite way, and then play into ruts, and then continue running forward. But not to be too overzealous because we do want to end this half 1-0 over anything. And Rutsy does a very good job right here to earn a throw-in. We slow it down to try to end the half 1-0. And there's halftime, ending at 1-0. Very good response after the Loudoun game where we gave up that last goal in the last few minutes of the first half, but job's definitely not done. Got another 45 minutes to play against a good Miami side, and we also now don't have the wind in our favor. So you'll see that the tactics change. You can see Miami pushing more numbers forward, and they are in the advantage of playing forward because that wind was just so aggressively going left on your screen. So second half's about to start. I'll show you that here, but I'm already kind of warning you that it's going to look a little bit different than the first half. So here's my first action in the second half. Miami FC with the ball, swinging over to our side now. Comes out to my man. I'm just stepping forward and then providing back pressure as that cross is whipped in. And you can see the wind already kind of taking into effect for Miami. Whips in probably a good cross on any other day, but then not on this day. Now ball comes into Metrano here. I think they're left back. I'm providing just a ton of pressure. The ball, you can see, he takes his touch on this side. I come in and try to win that foul. He does a good job just to get his body turned just slightly in order to position that for a foul. But I think that was my goal with this second half and in the first half as well, is just to provide a lot of pressure and make it very difficult for the left backs and left wingers to get touches into play on Keyworth here. Counterattack from Miami. I'm just tucking inside here. Ball kind of just bounces out to me. Take my touch in. I feel pressure coming from my right side and from behind. So I'm just going to spin out over my left shoulder. I really just don't want to panic and kick the ball out and just try to try to establish a little bit of possession, a little bit of time here. Shane does well to find to Ryan there, and we can build out now. Ball into Shane. Tons of time to look forward. He looks out wide, plays it out into me, and then I think this is Jesse L coming out wide now, and there wasn't a good option inside, so I'm going to kind of dip my shoulder, take my touch outside, and try to just clip the ball out to Jesse on this side. Medrano does a good job just to step in, and then I come in from behind and end up getting a yellow card for that. I thought that was harsh. I mean, I thought, yeah, it was probably a foul, but I don't really know. I don't think that was a yellow card. I don't think there was too much intent there. I just provided pressure. Maybe it was because like a couple minutes earlier I had a hard tackle earlier. But yeah, that was my yellow card. So now, we still have another 30 something minutes to play, 40 minutes to play. I'm really got to be smart. There's a couple plays where I felt like I still want to put pressure on, but I really don't want to get a red card here. I was a little angry with that play because I didn't think it was a yellow card. But that's the game. Good counterattack from us, but just gets weeded out in the last second. Miami FC now trying to play out the ball. Good repress now, just providing a lot of pressure, trying not to foul. But they do a good job to stay calm and composed and build out of that. And now it's just drop our numbers behind the ball and reset. Reset now. So ball comes over to this left side. Metrano again providing pressure. He tries to fizz it forward, and the wind probably overtook that and allowed us to receive that ball now. Now Los with the ball rolls it out to who is that? Jay Boogie. Los with the ball again, plays into Jay Boogie. He gets the ball to look forward, plays it out wide, and we start to attack down this side now. And now we lose the ball, but just getting back into our shape. Miami FC starts to drive inside. Good little move here. Ryan Williams wins that ball and comes out to my side once again. So now I got to provide some pressure. I was caught flat-footed here. He did the exact same thing that I like to do, puts his foot on top of the ball, holds the ball, and as he gets close, takes that touch away, gets away from me, and whips in a really dangerous cross. And then the video cut out, but you'll see the replay. But Los and our back line do really, really well here to manage it. It's going to show the replay any second here, but I just got caught not being on the front foot defending there. I got to expect a left-footed left back wanting to take its touch down the line and whipping across. But great save from Los. Just really good. Good entry ball in, right at the foot. Good stop from Alex. Good pressure. Great foot save from Carlos. And we end up stopping that from being a 1-1 equalizer there. And now we can kind of breathe a little bit. Carlos has the ball. We're tired. We're running around. Now we want to establish some possession. Alex throws the ball into Rutsy, who swings it all the way out to me. Ball's bouncing. I'm just going to put my foot on top of the ball. Actually, a little bit of a mistouch. Bounces up, but I can see Darren running into space. This is their left back. This is their left center back. There's so much space over here. So all I got to do is just play this ball in behind. And Darren's so fast. Don't tell him I said that, but he's so fast that you can just put it anywhere and he will probably get on the end of it. Tries to cut inside, gets weeded out. But again, a good defensive pressure. Now we got to throw it in their half now. Steve with the ball, laces the ball forward. I'm just getting on the end of it, try to bring this down. Little gritty. Get on the end of it, and I just see Darren kind of just creeping by, poke my head up a little bit, see where he's at. And I'm just trying to play this ball like right at the back of the 6, maybe on the penalty spot. And I overhit this just slightly, but I think that's a dangerous area to deliver the ball, and it doesn't work out, but we get to throw in again in their half. Now ball on the far side, just trying to repress here, win the ball back, do a good job to get some pressure on. Ball comes into Darren, good touch from Jessiel, and Jessiel gets his, I think his Achilles heel stepped on here. And goes down, and we end up getting a penalty here. So really good to trap them over on this far side, win back possession, good little pass from Darren into Jessiel, just like the first goal. And Jessiel feels that contact on his foot and goes down. They're complaining about it. I mean, you watch the replay, I think you can see there's definitely a step right on Jesse's heel here. And actually, as I watch it back, it might be outside the box, right on the line. But yeah. But anyway, we step up. Jessiel has the ball in his hands, but Darren's actually going to be the one who ends up taking it. I'll flash forward to the penalty right now. Here's Darren now with the penalty. And then Hamid is just so big in that goal. He dives. Darren has a good shot right down the center, but Hamid's foot was just able to get just a touch to stop that penalty. It's a good save. Try to establish something here and end up getting a foul. But it's okay. No harm. We're still up 1-0. This is could be a big turning point in the game. You miss a penalty that gives Miami FC so much energy to come back and start to attack now. Oh, dang, that's unfortunate. If it was a little bit higher, that would have been a goal. But it happens. Penalties are missed all the time. Now, flash forward into the game now. Here's my next action on the ball. Rutsy wins that header, comes into Darren, who plays it into Jesse. As soon as this ball's starting to come on this side into Jesse, I already know that most likely Jesse's going to drive. And as soon as Metrano steps to Jessiel, their left back, I'm going to be in a great area to cross this ball. So you can see it start to cross. There's a lot of pressure coming in. I don't see anything to fizz the ball across the 6. So I'm just going to kind of clip the ball back towards the penalty spot and hope that we have somebody running in there. And Rutsy was right there. It's a great job defending for Miami. But I think that was the right area, right spot to hit that cross in as I watch that back. Ball comes into Ryan, and we swing it all the way over to the opposite side. Miami FC attacking now, whip in a dangerous cross. Los does well to come and handle that. Ball bounces out now, providing pressure. Cross gets whipped in again. Great defending from Devin once again. He's defending very well, and then stepping out to Metrano once again, try to stop a left-footed cross. And he hits a right-footed cross to the back post. I think it's a decent cross. But a few crosses I want to try to do a little bit better job of preventing that. Ball behind, just trying to get Akinyode just to touch the ball to go out for our corner kick there. Ends up being a foul. It is a foul. Just I got to be careful. I think this is one of the clips I included in here because I have to be very smart. We're in the 78th minute. I think if I get one more foul there, it could be a second yellow. So I'm very careful now for the last 10, 15, 20 minutes of the game to be smart. Dom does a good job to hold up the ball and plays it to me. I actually could play Dom into this space. He has a good underlapping run. I think he's ahead of his defender. It could be good. I just take the touch back. I want to establish some possession now and play into Michael Bryant. Michael Bryant takes a touch, plays it forward, and a really, really hard challenge here. And it ends up being a straight red. And I think it is. I think it's a high red. I think it's a dangerous, very dangerous tackle. Michael kind of baits him in there with that heavier of a touch, but it's a mistimed challenge, as you can see. It's aggressive. Come swing in there high. I think the red card's the right decision. I think a yellow card's too soft for that. But obviously I'm biased. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments section, but it's tough. I've been there. You mean half a second, even less than that, half a second earlier, it's a great challenge. He wins that. It's a good tackle, good hard tackle. But half a second later, and it's a red card. Ball gets clipped up into Ryan, who has it forward. And then right here, as that ball's up, I'm just finding the Miami FC player and just putting him on my back. I want to make first contact, push him, and then I can focus on the ball as I come in. And as soon as I make contact, I feel him tugging on my shoulders, fall down, win a free kick there, and we can relax, delay. It's the 90th minute right now. We want to finish this game strong. 5 extra minutes, but we want to try to kill the game as much as possible. Long switching ball out to Metrano. I'm providing a lot of pressure. I don't want him to whip it across. I don't want him to beat me. And I also don't want to get a second yellow here, but I'm just getting my foot in there, touching, trying to win something, get a touch, and then just try to win that ball. And I'm getting pushed in the back, go down, and we get a free kick. Once again, delay. You can see us all walking. We're all walking towards the ball because we want to kill the game. There's just a couple minutes left, and we get 3 points at home, which would be massive. Now ball comes into Darren, who plays it out to me. Now, probably on any other day, I might take a touch here, but last 2 minutes of the game, Darren, this is their left center back right here. This is their left back. All I have to do is just pop this over Akinyode's head into space, and Darren's going to win that foot race. He's fast, aggressive, and even if it doesn't work out, the ball's down, and we can try to kill some more minutes off the clock here. And I think that was a good run from Darren to get that. Long ball from Steve into Atez, and then Atez just does what Atez does. And he just goes 1v1, bounces off a challenge, and then puts it into the bottom right-hand corner to put us up 2-0 in the 95th minute. So in the exact opposite fashion, I felt like with Loudon, where we gave up that late goal in the first half to go into halftime 2-1, which kind of killed us. Here, we do a really good job to get a shutout and go up and score in the last minute for us. So great job, and Atez really deserves that too. He's such a tough player to mark. And he's such a good 1v1 dribbler and finisher that he deserves that goal. And you'll show some replays. But this kind of dribbling sequence that he does it every single day in training. He's so quick, so agile, such a good dribbler. He's very, very tough to mark. And then if you try to tackle him, he kind of almost just bounces off of the challenges instead of anything. So anyway, that was the game. I think they kicked off, and then the referee blew the whistle, and then there we go. So here's the game stats: 2-0, 6 shots to their 11, 3 shots on target to their 5, 48 possession to their 52. So actually looking at the stats, Miami came out ahead. But I think I'm so biased. I play for Detroit City, right? But I felt like in the game, I thought that we had the upper hand of the game. I thought that our chances were a little bit more dangerous. I thought that our repress was better. I thought we pinned them better. But they still countered very well and obviously had a lot of goal-scoring opportunities. So it was a good game. I think we're fortunate to get ahead 2-0 from that. But very happy with that performance. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace.